you have to complete organic, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
So then what is the point? Like either you do it now or later, you have to do it.
No, sir.
Yeah,
If
but
you
this is
double
online
extend,
session. No, if we have doubts also, like
hmm.
it is not so
If
easy.
you have doubt, you can ask me. Now I'll explain everything. If you have any doubt, I'll explain it again and again. If you want, I'll go slow. I'll go
Sir, we
slow.
can have extra class if you have doubt.
Yes, that's what. No, that's what I said. Like if you have doubts, you can ask me. I can clear those things, or we can have extra classes for doubt clearing. So we can have those things. Don't worry. I'll go slow, and if you have any doubt, you can ask me instantly or later. If suppose you are when you're working, like preferably when I am working, if you have a system, you can work parallelly side by side with me. So if there's any doubt, you can ask me instantly. If you're going to work later, so you can watch this entire recording and do it.
Okay,
Then also, if you have any doubt or any issue or anything, then also you can just like take a screenshot or record that or this problem or draft me a mail. Then we can have a next class. I can address all those queries, or I can explain everything, how to fix those things. I can do that,
okay, sir.
right?
Okay, sir.
Oh, first thing, I'll take a sphere, basic simple sphere. I just right click. You can see in my screen you have this mouse, this things also, like this pop up. You can see mouse also there. Which button I'm clicking, what keyboard shortcut I'm using. You can see everything, and everything is recorded. So you can use it. Drag T for edit mode, and I like to use gray instead of red. Red I don't like. So X for symmetry. You can see symmetry, perfect symmetry. So I'm right now I'm using only and only mouse. I'm not using pen tablet. So suppose this is my basic head structure. I want to create some head. So a basic structure of my head, like I have to create that. So BMV, move tool. You can see in my screen BMV. I press BMV. You can see that. So it becomes very easy. I'm using this bracket, increase the size of the brush, or and like to create this I have to convert this into polymesh 3D, then pull it back from top. Our head structure, that is something you keep in mind. It's from top, this back side, this corner, those two parts are the highest widest part of your head. So if you press shift, it basically snaps into the center. So So I just simply zoom out, or I can just press space bar and reduce the brush size. Alt, Control, and drag. Zoom in wherever you want to zoom in. Then first thing, like you have to landmark your eyes. Where is your eyes? So for to create that, you have to create that eyeball socket, that cavity first. Press Alt. Oh, it's Move tool. Oh, sorry, my mistake. Standard. Press Alt. Cavity. It initially it will look like an alien only, but gradually once you like add all those small details, it will give you that appearance of a human. Or like if you want to create something stylized, uh, so for that also you can do, like if you want to have like anime you see, the anime kind of character or something like that, you can do it also very easily. It's not very difficult. And one more thing is there. Like if you see ZBrush, there's a IMM brush. You can see B parts. These are called body parts. If you click that, you can see male torso, female torso, eye is I1, I2, ear, head, lips, nose. You have all these presets already existing in ZBrush, but that is something we're not going to use. That is for your help, like when you in industry, when you create something for, because industry timing is very important, so you just directly use this create the basic model, then sculpt on that. But you need to understand the basic structure also. If you don't understand the basic structure, it becomes very difficult. So you need to understand the basic structure and create this entire thing. I guess I have one more. Just give me 1 second. One more reference like that. There's a column I have created for this thing. AIT. Yeah, that's there. You can see this is something I've created with the help of this thing, sphere only. This is for like batch, I guess 191. So just a sphere, I use a sphere and created this entire character. So it becomes kind of easy. It's not that difficult. So I'll just recreate this. That will be much easier. So you can create like it's because initially, suppose you are feeling okay, like creating a human character will be very difficult. Go for something like we'll start with something like anime kind of character, bit cartoonish character, or okay, we'll start with something simple. Uh,
So can you switch off the subtitles?
Subtitles. Is it on?
Yeah, it's occupying half of the space in the mobile.
But what subtitles? I don't have any subtitles.
It off in your mobile phone.
Huh?
Switch off this.
Switch off one. What?
Not yours, sir. Rahul's.
Okay. That caption thing is on, I guess. Or there's some automation.
Yeah.
So like that's you can see this column I have created. It was just a sphere. Then I created all this structure. The same thing you can do it. Then initially I create this cavity. Then oh my mistake. I use this brush. Undo. Go to standard nose. You see, I'm creating this thing. Then you have this chin. Then you have this cheekbone. So you can see I am using this thing. Okay, some class what? Clash of Clans. Let me check.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Hmm.
Uh, will we be sculpting the skull or directly the face at the 3D?
Face, entire face, like because you need to understand, like in any face, beneath that skin you have a skull.
Yes, sir.
That skull, all the bone structure you need to understand. If you don't understand the bone structure, it will be very difficult to create.
It's if yeah, and my bone structure, we have the cavity for the nose, right, sir?
Yes. You have the cavity for the bones. Whenever you have those cavity, there's the muscle or skin, and that's a loose skin, soft skin. So you need to create those things as well.
Oh,
We'll do it. Okay, Clash of the Clan. Yeah, that is some. It's a simple, simplified character. We can do it. Okay, so this is just to make you understand. Like, if you like worrying, okay, I don't have a mouse or I don't have key. This thing. Uh, you don't have this thing. With a pen tablet, it's very difficult. No, it's not like that. You can do it very easily. So move tool. Let's see. I just smooth like shift and smooth it out. I'll just match the structure. So, like you can see, it's a cylindrical shape, squarish, more but rectangular in shape. Okay, let's start. Cavity. Then you have a nose. It's a kind of big nose, small but big. I'm just using move tool. I'm just using move tool and creating this entire thing. Use mask and reverse W, move it. And whenever you're working on the basic structure, this is something what I recommend, use Dynamesh. You see, it basically create this all this geometry for everywhere, or it will, so that you can just easily fix it. Q, smooth it out. It becomes quite easy to create this thing then. And you can see right now I'm not working in perspective mode. Initially, while blocking out, use your basic orthographic view, and basic head shape you have to maintain. Or if you want, I can start this with Max or Maya base model, and then you can recreate this. That will be much easier for this kind of character. And you can see you have this reference head structure, so you can follow that always. Then you have BCB, and then start like filling those areas with eyelid. First, you have to create the cavity, then eyelid. And these things I'll like control it with my softener, and then I'll use move tool. And it's like clay, like you wherever you need extra volume, add something, then reduce it. Damp standard, smooth it first. Let me see. Like only one problem that what I'm facing is, like, because I'm using mouse, so pressure I cannot control. So I have to manually reduce the intensity and create those things. That's the only problem I'm facing right now. And it's a square jaw, and it's quite elongated. And just for the landmark, what I'll do, I'll just quickly create this basic, this head yellow and this thing, hair and this thing, mustache. Select this, then have so I can see I need to elongate this section as well. Identify, identify that. Then this beard part. Right? First, there's no beard. Okay. Mask here. Here between eyes and nose. Fill it. Fill the mask. Fill it. And just to like minus using reverse mask. I'm pressing Control and Alt together. Then geometry, extract, extract, accept. So now I can just go and like I can see there's an issue, there's an issue. So now I slowly I can fix everything. Like for this part, clay buildup, zoom, reduce the brush size, that eyebrow and beard. Eyebrow you have to sculpt. This nose, you can see, with this cavity. That shape I've created and smooth it out. There's a cavity, I'll add some amount of volume. It's all about like adding a surface and removing surface. So wherever you have this, add and delete. Align it properly. This surface and to this volume, you can see this volume is not correct. I have to fix it. mask, lasso.
Sir, can you explain the shortcuts?
You can see my screen. I'm pressing whatever I'm pressing. Y, W, everything. B, this corner. That's why I switched on that thing. It's kind of square. Alt, my negative, and pull straight. Scale, straight. Then add dynamesh. So that you get enough geometry here. So whenever you use Dynamesh, there will be multiple times this kind of issue will be there. So for that, what you have to do is remesh it. Darshan and Yash, let's take it. Let's quickly. Let's see. Darshan, if I can see. Yash is also there.
Yes, sir. Yash is also there.
I am not able to see everyone. That is very strange. And this is just intro. So we'll start. I'll collect reference. Okay, this character we can continue. So I'll collect some reference for this. So there's one more technique. This is something I'm doing it ZBrush. So there's one more technique. You can do it in like Max or Maya basic base model. Block it out, then bring it to ZBrush and then sculpt it. So it becomes very easy. Okay.
Sir,
Then
after
okay.
this model, what will be
After
will be
this
there?
module
This
will
is your final module, right? So
yes
for its
for you
time.
guys it's a final module yes. So practice it and like practice every day.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, sir.
Akshay, Akshay
Present, sir.
Kumar, present sir. Like
Present, sir.
okay. Anirudh, Anirudh, yes here. Anshuma is also here. Ashwin,
Yes, sir.
okay. Nitin,
Yes, sir.
Nitin, yes it is there. Dilip is also here. Ruhit, okay. Rajaji Rakesh,
Yes, sir.
okay. Nitin is also here. Shiva, I guess it's Shiva is also here. Puneet,
Yes, sir.
Puneet, I can see. Rajveer, yes, here.
Yes, sir.
Dolman Sam is also here. Sonam, Sonam, I can see. Srihari, Srijan Roy, and see Tushar is there. I'll go slow, don't worry. Like, I'll go slow and explain. Suppose because right now you can see this thing happened. So I'll just like all this problem will happen until unless you try it, you won't be able to understand what is happening. You have to practice it, then you will get to okay, there's some problem, then fix them.
Sir,
Hmm.
can you explain the types of brushes what we use for the organic modeling? Mostly
Type Types of tools.
brushes.
Brushes, like look, brushes, they are
Mostly we use.
more like, that's again personal preferences. Like personally, because I tried so many brushes, so I use is I use clay buildup, damp standard, a standard brush, and smooth brush, and trim dynamics. Trim most of the time, move tool, move topology tool. These are the most of the time we use only
Okay,
and
sir.
only this brush. Like this is like, again, you have to try what works for you, because
Okay,
I have better control, because I've been using these particular brushes for really long period of time, so I can control them really nicely. So I have better control over them. So I use them, and I'm more comfortable with them. So you have to find your, because everybody have like, maybe you find, maybe you can find, okay, you want to use some, there's a fold brush, fold brush. Suppose you find it very nice, you can use it.
okay,
So
sir.
it's totally up to you. Have to try it out. Then based on, because most of the artists, because clay buildup is something, clay, adding clay, removing clay. With the ZBrush, how the ZBrush works is entire process. Like, suppose you have a real clay model, clay in front of you, and there's two process. Either you like for sculpting, this works as traditional sculpting process. Like, either you add clay or you remove clay. So keep that thing in mind. Exactly the same thing we're doing. You have a sphere. I'm like adding clay, or I'm removing clay, or I'm just pulling that clay and pushing that clay. That's the only thing I'm doing.
Okay, sir.
So that's how it works. So like, if you like use that, it becomes very easy. What is wrong with this? So that pull, push, and create this thing, and topology. Let's say
So how we are switching between brushes without going into the panel?
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. If you press B from your keyboard, press
Okay,
B,
sir.
Hmm.
it will open brush panel automatically wherever your cursor is. Okay.
Okay.
Then suppose you want trim dynamics, right? Trim
Hmm.
dynamic starts from, you can see trim dynamic is starts with T. Press T. If you press T, now you can see every button they are assigned with a keyword. In dynamics, it say D. That yellow color button, you can see yellow color D. Now, if you press D, it brush change to trim dynamics. Suppose you go back to a move tool. So brush for first option is brush for B, M move for M, and for move this move option, you can see it's V. So BMV. I'm typing it quickly. You can see this in the corner, BMV. Your diam studded BDS. You can see like that. Like, if you press B for brush, then the respective like, you suppose you want to use morph tool, B, then M, then under morph you can see there's a O. Press O, BMO. Then B, like, it's like a B for brush, then the respective button, whatever the brush name. Like, you have, you can see like, I need some other brush. Let's see, curve, right? B, I'll press C, I'll go to curve, and under curve you can see there's so many options. Each and every brush have a respective number assigned, number or keyword assigned to it already. So you can see Q, N, M, F. Like, M is this multi-tube curve. If I press M, I get that tube, and I can create it directly without going to, you see, I can create this thing very easily. So that's how I'm going to all the brushes. Like, B for brush, like wherever your cursor is, if you press B, it will pop up there. Initially, if you struggling with this, you can go do it slowly. Like, B, press B, then which brush you want, hover over that, check that, and you can click it. Like, move topology. If you want to use this, you can do it like, click it like this. Or if you want to use shortcuts, press B, check the respective name, like transpose you have, B, T, you have transpose. You have, then final key is R. R transpose. Like this, like B for brush. Then you can go back to standard. Standard for press standard standard S, and standard shortcut is T. BST. So if you quickly press BST, you'll go to standard brush. That's how you move between all the brushes. Is it clear? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So like it's like it needs a little bit of practice. That's why I said like you have to practice it every day. If you practice every day, it becomes very easy and handy because and most of the time you'll be using few brushes only because most of the art nobody uses all the brushes. So you'll be using say few brushes only. So you can just simply whichever brushes you are using repeatedly and frequently, just remember those codes BST, BSD, or MV, all those brushes, so you can just easily remember and toggle between them very quickly. That's how you can use it very easily, and ZBrush is not very difficult initially until now, because this is a Z, because if you thinking okay you can skip ZBrush and do the low poly thing, that's not going to work because industry everything depends on ZBrush. Like if anyone ever told you okay no to learn ZBrush you can do it with the only low poly, no, that's not going to work. That's misconception and it's wrong information because you have to whenever you have a model you have to create low poly, high poly, UV, unwrap texture. This is how it works. No matter what, you have to create a high poly. Like, really detailed. I just showed you that flask, right? That leather flask. The entire thing I have created. So you have to create everything. If you go and check ArtStation, each and every, you can see small props. They have like huge this a huge amount of detail. So like if I go to ArtStation, I'll show you some examples. I guess they might have something 3D, digital 3D. And you can see there's so many brushes already available for ZBrush and things. You can create things very easily. It's not that difficult. It's quite easy. And one more thing. This book, Anatomy for Sculptors, it's available. I have this link somewhere saved. I'll just copy. I'll mail you this link. You can download this book as a PDF. This will help you out a lot, and this will solve most of your problems. Like with anatomy, how to create anatomy, how to create line flow, structure. It will solve most of the problem. Like how it works, because if you check this is like this particular book is very 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 good. So I'm planning to buy this, but because right now I'm not buying it, but I'll buy it in future. So this is like very good book. You have the line flow, structure, volume. You can understand very easily. If you check this, like knows how this entire shape works, how many parts. You can see there's a one part here, one part is the top, then side, this center of this top part, then side parts. Everything is segregated and sorted, so you can check everything. This book explains everything. You can see this is the high poly model in ZBrush, and this is the entire structure works. You have this, you can see this part, then you have this there's a dent, then you have this top part, there's another muscle going on, there's another muscle here. So all it will explain everything. This book is really really you can see like people, Asian people who don't have eyelid, how this structure works. People with really like proper eyelid and all, you can see how this entire line flow and this structure works. So I'll send this link, this book's link. You can download and check this. This is very this will clear most of the doubts from of your this anatomy and all. And it's a very good book. If I see, let's see if there's any high poly.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, like while in character modeling, we have the parts like teeth and eyelids, right? So
Hmm.
uh, based on the animation, it will change, right? So if the lips are closed, the teeth are not visible.
Teeth are not visible, but most, like suppose it's an NPC, right? Suppose it's an NPC don't have any dialogues, don't have any mouth lip sync or anything, don't have anything to do with in the game or movie. So for
Okay,
that character, you can close your lips, delete your denture, delete your entire gums, tongues, and everything, right? And if I go to ZBrush, I'll show you the basic model. It's already available. If you go to tools, uh, if you go to there's another very nice project. Yeah, this one. Like suppose this is the basic default model already available in ZBrush. This is already available. So if you see, this is how it works, like entire model. So if you just simply select this and hide this one, you can see you have both the eyes, separate eyes, plus denture. Then inside this, if you press this thing, transfer, okay, you have this tongue also here. You can see
yes, sir.
your tongue, teeth, gums, and eyes. So if you don't like, eyes should be separate no matter what. Okay. Then if
Okay,
your character is NPC character, there's no animation, nothing, so you can delete the denture. But loops will be according to animation only, because no, you don't know. Like in future, maybe they will use it for animation or something. So loops will be correct. Maybe they will optimize the poly count. So that's
okay,
how it works. Create this entire thing. You can see this denture and all. Yeah, that's visible. Yeah.
yes, sir.
So like it's not visible. You can delete it if you want to keep it. You want to keep it. You keep it. That's totally fine. So, but like initially, whatever we'll create, we'll create everything based on this thing, with proper denture and everything. There's, I guess, a small this thing character. Huh. Okay. You can see it's snail. So it's like you can create anything, whatever you can imagine, you can do it in ZBrush. Press Shift and click on this brush. This is basically polypaint. Shift and click, it will basically hide all the polypaint. And so if click Shift and click, it will switch on all the polypaint. If you want to hide everything, click on this, hide everything. Then click. Want to click this, select this. It will be only this thing will be highlighted. Or just Shift and double click on this. It will unhide everything. So you can there's no limit. You can create anything you want. It's just like simple sphere, pull and create this thing very easily. Sphere, just use this, or a spiral. There, it's already available in ZBrush. Use this and dynamic it and create this thing. These are like two sphere balls only placed there. It's not very difficult. All this flatten thing we use. They use trim dynamics and used it, or you can use cut tool, slice tool, create those shape. It becomes kind of easy. It's quite easy. It's not that difficult. It takes a lot of practice. You have to practice it. Otherwise, you won't be able to do it. So you have to practice and create those things slowly. Otherwise, it will be quite difficult. Initially, try it out. Practice, and try it out. Then only you'll do it. If you,
Sir, can we start with this small character like
okay, no problem. Because the
until we get the
organic
grip
can be
on
anything.
ZBrush?
Huh? Sorry, come again.
Like we get the grip on the software, right?
Okay,
Because we used
okay.
long back.
Okay, no problem. So then, okay, then I will start with something that is snail, that's a small character,
Or like a
very
small
simplified.
Pokemon character in it.
Okay, that can be also done. So I'll just research about that thing. I'll find out some references and we'll create that, and then we'll do it in ZBrush. Okay, I guess yes. I instantly started with ZBrush. That might be a bit difficult. So I'll go slow. and we'll start with small things so that you can get this understanding of ZBrush interface, because it's totally different from other software. So yeah, okay, I'll do that. So tomorrow I'll start with some snail or Pokemon, some small character, and I'll collect references, and based on that we'll create that. So I'll slowly, we'll go slow, don't worry. I won't jump into directly into full-fledged character. I'll go use some small character, small parts, and do it slowly. Or if you want, I can go create one part at a time, like one nose, one eye, one ear at a time. I can do that as well. Like that, we will do slowly. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, then okay, like make your system, just install all these softwares, and I'll mail you this book link. Just download that and check that book. Its book is very helpful, and I'll collect some reference for Pokemon and upload them, mail them or upload them in the drive, and share that link so that you can also check all the references. And from tomorrow we'll start creating that, and we'll go slow, don't worry. And I'll try to use mouse only as much as possible. So I'll do that, so that if there's any difficulty, any problem, I'll try to come up with some alternative or some solution for that. And because I understand, like, a pen tablet helps a lot. If you don't have pen tablet, like organic, it becomes a bit difficult. But still, it's not like you cannot do it. You can do it. There are like techniques, process are there, so we'll do it. Don't worry. And I'll go slow. Okay. Chalo then.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Then we'll start our classes from tomorrow. Okay, it's already like 20 minutes extra. Okay, we'll start our class from tomorrow, and try to finish like everything properly. And like you have to one thing, just make sure, promise yourself, be focused and dedicated. That's the only thing, because organic will it's demand a lot of practice. Okay. Chalo, I'll see you then tomorrow, same time. And 11 o'clock is class, not 10 o'clock, because I have a meeting that time. So 11 o'clock is class, until and unless I am mailing you. Until and unless I am mailing you, or student coordinator updating you on class timing, it will be at 11 o'clock. Okay. There's no confusion. Forget about the calendar. Forget about that white ice thing. Mail. It will be at 11 o'clock, and until, let's say, update personally or student coordinator updates you personally, it will be at 11 o'clock. Okay. Okay. Then I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Bye, sir.
Thank you, sir.